Yeah.
Alright, recording.
And okay then, if we have everybody, welcome back to Curse of Strahd. We last left off, you guys had the stressful resurrection ritual of Brammyr, assisted by the hag, Jenny Greenteeth, out at the old bone grinder. He did successfully come back and is now walking, talking, eating and breathing again, and where we left off, I believe you guys were heading to bed in the mansion, so we will pick it up the following morning with everyone coming down to breakfast.
What do we have for breakfast?
Again, kind of celebrate Brammyr, so there will be a full breakfast of assortment of meats and eggs and American version of pancakes and some fruit and porridge for Bryseis.
Ooh, bacon!
I'll come down and dish everyone out a plate and hand it to them as they come down for breakfast.
Coming down with a cloudy toe and just sitting down, grabbing a piece of meat to give to Cloudy.
Coming down, reading my book, not looking at anybody.
Good morning, Sage.
And you're currently
Morning.
suffering a level of exhaustion.
Yes. And remember.
I'll probably be the last one down then. Taking a little longer rest, as I've trimmed the beard down a bit so it's a bit more well kept. Had given myself a bit of a haircut and tied whatever's left back. Just groomed myself basically and head down. Well, I can certainly get used to all of this food.
Good morning.
You're looking good as I hand you a plate of food.
I take it and give a smile. Never better, actually. It feels definitely good to be back.
Feels good to have you back.
Don't get used to it. I'm doing this to be nice. You will have porridge tomorrow with fruit.
Well, I suppose I'll just have to enjoy this while it lasts then.
Yep. It's always a good philosophy in life, especially here.
Was there any particular selection of meats available on everyone's plates, Ray?
If
Different
rabbit, I'm not
selections.
taking it.
Because I'm pretty sure that Brammyr has rabbit on his plate.
I do not.
Yes, you do.
There is some mystery kind of meat. Yes, there's also bacon and something that kind of looks like jerky a little bit.
Remember when we met Strahd and there was this big banquet? I may have pocketed some meat and just fed it to Brammyr. May have been
There's
rabbit.
also some sausage, but yeah.
Zesi, take your DM inspiration.
Yes!
If I so much as taste any rabbit, I will give a glare at probably both, because I don't know who, at the two tieflings, because they were involved in getting me food.
Damn it, where's the bluff check?
Make a
It wasn't me.
perception check?
That's the one deception. Wasn't me.
Oh god, we're doing
Brammyr, make an insight check.
Yes.
Bryseis, make a deception check.
It's not her fault though.
I know, I just want to see if he can read that it's not her on her face. Nope.
I'm just staring down, scowling at both the tieflings and not knowing which one, or maybe both of them.
Wow, your total doesn't even match what they rolled. You can't tell which one of them did it. Hell, for all you know, it might have been San.
I doubt it. She hasn't been near my plate. Or the food.
How do you know? She could have done it before you come down. I was kind of worried then that I'd have to roll my inspiration right now. Get inspiration, use the deception check.
Why do I have 66 temporary hit points?
Why do you have 66 temporary hit points?
I don't know. I shouldn't.
Was that from you screwing around with your character sheet at the end of the session?
Oh, that was a different sheet, wasn't it? Yeah, that was a different character.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, we've recovered all hit points now, haven't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Full long rest for everybody whose name isn't Sage.
But I'm full anyway.
No more max hit point loss.
Just exhausted.
Are you okay there, Sage?
I'm fine. Didn't sleep a lot. It's a very good book.
You'll have
Eat
so
more
much
bacon, make you
about
feel
it.
better.
Yeah, I'll have some bacon. Thank you.
You shouldn't detriment your own health for just a bit of reading. Even if it is a compelling story.
It's gonna be fine. It's worth it. Definitely.
You might. I believe I sent you the last thing that you'd read in PM
Yes.
towards the end of our session.
Yeah, I think I did update the story.
I don't think you updated the handout.
I'm gonna check that.
Umbra, should I check that during stream or not?
It's just talking about tattoos.
Okay,
So,
so no. Was wondering if it was game relevant.
no, it wasn't. It was just replying.
Okay.
I'm trying to find the last message about the book in my chat with you, Mal. I'm back to last Monday.
So, what's the plan for now that I'm back?
I believe the winery? Kresk?
I would like to go back to Vallaki to see what happened.
Yeah, figuring that out would be
Yeah, I got that. It
What
was
do you
in
mean?
the...
Oh, yeah, yes, you did.
Vallaki has been destroyed? Or something?
something happened.
Yeah.
I mean, the Burgomaster was an idiot, but I don't think he deserved what we saw.
What do you mean distract? I did wonder a bit why I didn't see anything at Vallaki, but I just chalked it up to the fact that all the people didn't have any souls.
We were in a bit of a hurry to get back here, so we didn't
Yeah.
stop. But when we got near the town, the Burgomaster and his wife had been hung. Was it hung outside?
Yeah.
They were hanging from the gates.
Yeah, and seemed like the house and maybe some others had been set on fire.
Also,
Yeah,
there were no
it's
guards at
down.
any of the posts on the wall.
That I say that. We didn't stop though.
Oh, we apparently... There we go, welcome back, Hobbit.
Bastard was an idiot. I suppose you're right, he did deserve that.
I think Isaac left the town. However,
How would you know that?
it was in my dream.
Oh, right. That.
Your dream?
Yeah, I dreamed of Vallaki being... I mean, I dreamt of what we saw over there, and yeah, in my dream, Isaac fled.
You're psychic now.
I don't know, maybe.
Well, I hope it is a you thing and not this place giving us actual true dreams or something.
Hopefully.
Everyone had a dream.
I don't know that.
Did I? I don't remember if I told everyone. Did I?
I think
I
you
think you
mentioned
did.
it sort of to the group.
But you're the only one.
Warlock
Well-
is on the way anyway.
Yeah. Suppose we can go and check it out. If it's all to dust, ash and ruin, we should probably move before anything catches us on the way.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't remember, is that the winery?
Is
The W place?
yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I was on a different map entirely on my screen.
Sorry.
W for wine.
Yes, the W is the winery, Y is Yesterhill,
Yeah.
V is Van Richten's Tower.
So
O
technically
is
we
not
don't
bone.
need to go to Kresk, although we know there's something up with the abbot, and we probably want to check that out. I don't know.
Well, winery, we were gonna run something to get us into Kresk, I believe. From the winery.
Possibly, yes.
So I think winery, do whatever's going on there, take our reward, quotation marks, and use that to get into Kresk. Sort whatever's out in Kresk. And then Yesterhill?
We might want to pick up whatever's down there at the down the Luna River.
That's the ruins of Bryseis.
Yeah, Bryseis is
Okay.
quote-unquote endgame shit for us.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys were told ruins of Bryseis are really dangerous for pretty much anyone to go to.
Yeah, Madame Eva, in one of the visions to me, which I'd told everyone, was Dark Mistress of Barev is something to take on after the werewolves and the Yesterhill druids.
Okay.
Oops.
Right. So to Valaki this morning.
Appears so.
Yeah.
Okay. With that, you guys finish up your breakfast and head outside the mansion to the road outside the old bone grinder. As ever, it's overcast at the moment, but it does look like just a fresh day. And you guys mount up your horses and start along the road.
I'll give a friendly pat to the horse that I've mainly been riding, but haven't for the last few days.
Yep.
I'm back, buddy.
And you guys begin your journey. First few hours pass entirely uneventfully. However, as you're round towards the corner to then head towards Valaki, it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, about here. You notice a body lying ahead of you on the road, partially obscured by the mist and the fog of Barovia.
I want to do a perception check of the area to see if it's a trap.
Okay. Can I get a perception check from
I'd
Sun as
yeah,
well,
I was
please?
going to ask if I could see anything
Hey, look at
that
us.
would help me determine if any of this looks familiar.
Ray, you don't
It's
see
20 total.
anything. Yeah, Ray, you don't see anything in the surrounding area, beyond just obviously the mist and the trees. Sun,
22.
this body looks. Well, it looks like you. As if you had no armor, no weapons, no valuables, but it looks exactly like you.
Can I look for traps around to see if
This
there's...
place, I hate this. I fucking hate this place.
Can I?
Do we see it looks
hang on,
like
guys.
her?
One at a time. Brammyr, make a survival check. Zesi, what was that?
It's fine, do the others first.
Okay. Sage, what was that?
Do we see it looks like her?
Sun in particular noticed it. You guys, I'm gonna need a
That's it.
perception check before you can see it.
So a natural 20 doesn't see it?
You said you were looking at the surrounding area, Ray.
Okay.
So, because you had also picked up on this, but you were more focused on anything around that might have caused this. But you did notice it.
My question was exactly the same for if it looked like sun to us.
Zesi, yes. Glom, you're too far away. Sage, you're too far away.
Mm.
Bryseis, as I say, your natural 20 did notice it, but I described to you the surrounding area. Yes, Zesi, this corpse looks like Sun, and Brammyr, no tracks.
Seems to be good if you want to investigate this.
Son, do you see what I see?
It's not just me seeing it this time, right?
No, not this time. Not like your creepy gallows.
Okay.
Oh, look!
This.
It's another kitty.
Can I take my perception check now they've said this?
Sure. Too far away. It's obscured in the mist.
Bryseis is gonna walk up to it, examine it closer.
Don't get too close for now.
I'm gonna lead my horse towards it too.
Okay.
Yeah,
It
ditto.
looks exactly like Sun, but no armor, no weapons, no valuables.
thinking of it!
It's Sun in her traveling clothes, which you've seen while you were training together at the mansion.
Cloudy?
Not the mansion, though.
Cloudy, does that smell like me?
Cloudy goes over, sniffs it, and turns his nose up at it, and comes back to you.
Is there any sort of
Can Yeah.
magic around? So, like, I can't think of what the spell is called. Prestidigitation to make it look like something else, or whatever one it is.
That would need a detect magic.
Yeah, I
I'm
was
gonna
looking, I
cast
don't have that.
detect magic.
Okay.
I'm climbing down my horse, giving Cloudy a scratch behind the ears, and walking closer to whoever that is.
Don't worry, son. It's just all mind tricks here.
I'll be by Sun in this as well.
Sage, you don't detect any magic.
Huh, right. No magic here. Can I say if it's dead? Really dead?
Make a medicine check.
I was gonna touch it once we got close enough and everyone was done all their detect magic and whatnot. Just see if it's illusion or not.
It looks so dead that Bryseis might have served it for breakfast in the mansion.
Wow!
I thought you were gonna say something totally different.
Yeah, then so would I.
And Brammyr, did you say you were touching it?
Mm-hmm.
You reach out, touch it. Familiar feel of the fur. Feels like a real corpse.
Have I ever seen that tabaxi before? A tabaxi that looks so much like me?
Looks exactly like you.
Can I check the pockets of whatever the thing's wearing to see if there's anything in there?
You check them, there's nothing.
What the hell is going on here?
I don't know.
It's just Strahd being a bitch again. Let's go. Just leave it.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Yay! Yeah!
I don't want to leave her on the side of the street, on the side of the road.
Should we take the corpse with us? I can also cast a spell to preserve the corpse if needs be.
What would happen if we tried to bring...
Can you speak with dead?
I cannot.
Not today or not ever? Sorry, that's
Not
very-
ever.
Don't you... Isn't that a cleric spell?
Oh, yes it is. Not today then.
I was like,
So you could preserve it today to talk tomorrow.
I can preserve it today and talk to it tomorrow.
I want to know who this is.
I mean, if you guys want a dead body on the back of your horse, by all means, but it stays off mine.
We have a
How long has it
hallway.
been dead for?
It's actually a little hard to tell because definitely dead, but it seems both fresh and old at the same time.
Can Glom walk over and pick it up?
Are you walking over and picking it up?
If I can, yes.
As you lift it, the flesh and the fur and everything else about the body melts away, leaving just a skeleton in your arms.
3 steps back.
Yeah.
I hate this.
Hey guys, I think there's something not right here.
Yeah, I think.
Maybe it was just one of his tricks.
Yeah.
Then let's leave it.
Don't we want to know who that was?
Don't even know what would happen if there's no soul.
Can you tell
Yeah.
by the teeth? That's kind of all that's left.
Don't
I
think,
just need a mouth to talk to it.
I wonder if dental records are still in existence.
Player question. Can you speak with that on a skeleton that doesn't have a tongue, doesn't have lips?
Yes.
The corpse must have a mouth and can't be undead. Fails if the corpse targeted the spell within the last 10 days.
Yeah, it must have a mouth. Okay.
Yeah, so
I
is
guess
it a mouth?
Does it still count as a mouth?
I will give
It
you
has a
a
jaw.
I will give you a DM note now that, as you've determined in the past, most of the commoners in this realm have no soul.
Yeah.
So speak with dead
Would not
is
work on them.
unlikely to be effective.
Right. Okay. So we'll leave it then.
Push it
We should at least put it away from the road.
off the road. Ah.
Glom carries it away from the road, whether it's woods or a field, wherever we are.
In the woods.
Thank
We
you.
go off into the woods.
Off in the mist.
Thank you.
Don't go too far.
Yeah, it's more of a light fog just surrounding the area rather than the heavy mist at the
Okay.
border of the realm.
Fair enough.
Because otherwise it'd be impossible to travel.
That'd be great. Glom
Yeah,
walks off into the
you-
mist, comes back later. I've been gone for 20 years!
Yeah, you take the body off the road and a little way just into the edge of the woods, and as you come back and everyone remounts onto their horses, and then Bryseis gets, I assume, the broom. Son, you glance over, just an instinct niggling at you, and it seems like as the mist reaches out and reclaims it, the skeleton itself melts away into nothing.
I shiver and just pretend I didn't see anything.
Isn't it? Just as a reminder for myself, which horse is everyone actually on? Where I last checked.
No idea.
This
Oh,
is,
good point.
where I last checked, Esmeralda had her own. Bryseis was on the broom. Sage was on one. Sun was on one, with Cloudy running alongside. Zesi was on one. So which one?
No, I think
So-
Glom was on his own,
Okay.
and I was sharing with Sage
Probably, yeah.
or Zesi.
At
One
some
of them.
point we were, so
I think I know
Last I
Zesi keeps
remember.
trying to get one on his own.
Yeah.
I was on the big draft horse, if I remember correctly.
Maybe.
Okay.
So I'll share
this is
either
all just to
with
keep the note of
I'll
myself.
share either with the son of Brammyr, I guess.
Sage.
Uh,
Your son.
Yeah, I have a son.
Sage was on it.
I'll share with myself.
Never so greedy. I'll join with someone.
Yep. Because I thought 4 horses. Yeah, I thought you guys had 5 horses because otherwise it wasn't going to be enough.
Technically,
as
you
it-
do have 5 horses if you include Esmeralda's.
Yeah, that's where the 5th horse comes
I meant to say 4 horses.
I think we do. 3 horses and a draft horse?
Yeah.
Plus Esmeralda's, right?
Mhm.
Okay,
So-
that's where I've been going wrong all this time.
One for Zesi, one for Sage, one for Sun and Brammyr. and Bryseis
One
is
for
on the
Glom.
ground. And the draft horse is for Glom.
Yes. Okay. Sorry, that was just for my own notes. So yeah, you guys mount back up, Brammyr and Son, and then everyone else basically on their own horse, and Bryseis on the ground.
Sage will probably be with the... Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, she's on her own now.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
lost
Yeah.
Irina.
I was like, what about Irina, though? Because I've been keeping track of her the entire time and then completely forgot that.
Yeah.
Good job of keeping track of that one.
Yeah. Hey, I was dead, okay?
Yeah, you guys mount back up on your horses and get back underway. Is anyone say anything, or are you just proceeding in mostly silence?
No, Son's gonna be mostly silent for now.
Oh. Leave her in a silence for now. That was a heavy hit.
Okay. Then you guys proceed on your way for the next few hours, and it's getting towards the evening. It's about 5-ish. The sun behind the clouds you can see is setting. It's coming down, and ahead of you, you can see the more smouldering now from the 3 fires that had been burning town of Vallaki. Again, there's no guards on the walls.
Do we dare go in?
I didn't think this was nothing like what I could see at all.
Bryseis, do you want to do a flyover?
Yeah, I can do a flyover. Bryseis is going to do a flyover of the town, checking on Blinkies first, and then seeing what's left of the town.
Just keep at a distance. Remember, things can fly here too.
Yep.
Okay, you take your broom and you fly over the town, and being careful, sort of scouting the perimeter, you fly around. The coffin makers and a couple of houses next to his are completely gone. Blinsky's house seems intact. The Burgomaster's mansion has burned to the ground. The church is burned to the ground. Most of the other buildings seem to be intact, although a few look like they've had fire damage that was put out. You can also see quite a few figures in black robes walking around, generally with more shambling figures between them.
Okay. So mostly all the main buildings are down. You said Blinsky was okay, though?
Blinsky's is fine, the Burgomaster's mansion is gone, the coffin makers is gone, and the church is gone.
Okay. Do I see any large gatherings of these hooded black figures, or are they just kind of scattered all around?
They seem to be scattered all around.
Any of them look different, like head honcho of the shambling thingies?
Nope.
Okay. Alright, she goes back and reports her finding.
That sounds sinister.
It does.
Yeah, I guess she didn't see any survivors up there, did she?
What do you mean survivors?
People not dead.
I mean, the figures in black robes appeared to not be dead.
But they're shambling, right?
Between them are other shambling figures.
So there are people in black robes and probably zombies.
Yep.
Sounds like evil cultists to me.
Yeah, it does.
I'd be willing to go in and check in on Blinsky, but that's pretty much the only place I have any desire to go check on. The town's dead and gone, and most people in it were soulless anyway, so...
Suppose we've got 2 options. We either avoid this, leave it as lost territory.
I mean, we could finish burning it to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
What, burn down Blinsky's?
No, Blinsky's would be the only thing remaining.
Should we go check for survivors?
From what Bryseis could see, is there an easy way for us to get to Blinsky's with avoiding most of the people? / zombies?
You could probably get in through one of the southern gates, although you'd still have to go through a part of the town. As a reminder, the Blue Water Inn where you met the Were-Ravens is also here.
Yeah, I was thinking about that one.
Yeah,
Hoping they got out.
Yeah, we do have other
Yeah.
areas here.
And the temple.
Well,
The church is burned to the
church
ground.
is gone.
Yeah,
church is gone.
I want to check it out anyway. There might be something left. If you can, I won't force you to go in.
I mean, with the state that we last saw it in,
Yeah.
never mind after this.
So we could go in, try and get to Blinsky's, check on the inn, and then check on the church.
I'm ready to obliterate anything in my way. But
Let's go.
I also respect the decision to avoid this.
I'm tired of not knowing what we're up against, what's going on.
Yeah.
Then how are we going in? Organs blazing?
I don't think we need to fight
Always.
unless need to. So let's try to at least avoid things if possible.
Let's just try and check if the people we know here are good.
Glom is already riding forward, horseshoes clip-clopping on the dirt.
Are you guys riding on into Vallaki then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Apparently, yep.
Here we go.
Sun,
Possible.
rains, or shall I for this?
Clip, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop.
Do you want to take the reins for us going in here, or shall I?
I'll take the reins.
I'm going to draw Pyamol on the back. Have it just held at my side.
Yeah, I can quickly get down, probably quicker than you on the horse, so if need be.
I'm going to need to grab horse tokens from that map. Give me a moment.
Coding, right? Yes. The sudden fear of I did hit record, right?
47 minutes into the game.
I know, right?
Yeah, and you guys ride on in. Around you, the town seems like it actually wasn't honestly that damaged by whatever happened here. It seems like the fires were concentrated. If they tried to spread at all, they were put out pretty quickly. Sorry, 1 moment. I'm just setting up the horses for everybody. But
So,
sorry,
if I remember correctly, this one was Blinsky's, right?
yes.
Yeah.
So would it make
Oh.
sense for us not to come in that entrance and come in the one just below it? So I see
Glom
the
run
least
forwards.
amount of people as possible.
I've just realised something.
We want to get to the inn too, yeah?
What, Umbra?
I'm talking a big game right now, but I've completely forgotten I'm more exhausted than Sages at the moment.
Why? Oh shit! Yeah, Ray's dead.
I've kind of just come back from the dead. It's a very tiring experience.
So...
Might be at -3 on everything.
So I will call for Glom to come back just in case we change our mind on this.
We're
Get
good.
too far in.
Okay.
So are we trying to get in through the...
Yeah, I think it
South
makes
gate
sense
of
to go in
that,
through a different
yeah.
entrance. And like stealth through the tree line around and come out there. Rather than riding through the center of town.
Yeah, probably a good shout.
Okay, are you guys moving your way around there?
Like, yeah. Stealthy
Okay,
in the tree line.
guys, stop moving yourselves.
Yes, sorry.
Son, where did you go? Okay, there. Stop moving yourselves. I'm going to grab all of you and move you.
Okay.
There we go.
Straight into a pit.
I'm going to move you over to here. Which is the only other gate on this side that leads into that area of the city.
Yeah.
Or town. The gates are standing slightly ajar again. There's no guards on the wall here.
Let's go.
I mean, if
Do we
we're
want
trying to be
to-
discreet, maybe no horses?
Yeah, I was just about to say.
Yeah,
Saying, I just got the
We could tie them to the trees out here. It would make more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's what we live for, just to annoy you.
Love us,
Wait for it. Give it 2 minutes, guys. Then actually, we'll take the horses. We'll storm in.
really.
Riders of Rohan style mission.
I mean, I have a spear, but don't know if I'll be any good with it.
Just remember, you don't toss at a dwarf.
Alright, gonna pull out
So-
short sword and dagger.
So we leave in the horses then.
Yes.
Sorry.
I'm not. I ride up to the gate and start poking at it with my club.
Oh, it swings open easily.
I'm going to ignite.
Right, either
fireball.
all of you have horses or none of you have horses.
Oh, balls.
I'm not going back and forward on this.
I'm gonna have to
No
get off it. At
horses.
least I'll have it.
No horses will come back and get them back. Please.
Alright, fine.
I'm still on my broom.
For clarity's sake, I have ignited Pyramol with lightning.
Okay. And you
I've
guys,
wandered through the gate.
and then you guys make your way inside what remains of the town of Vallaki. You're a little way inside, up the path, and again, it looks like nothing particularly interesting has happened. As you hit the first building, a group of figures step out in front of you. Two of them you recognize, four behind them are wearing the long black robes. The two you recognize are the Wachter brothers who you saw on the first night in the Blue Moon Inn. They call out, "Halt! No one enters Vallaki who is not a member of the book club." And then they look at you a bit more. Wait,
I look at
I
Sage.
recognize you.
I look at him with a very non-serious, like, you're joking, right? The Buck Club.
Sage, you're part of this group. You've had your
Yes, I am. I have a very good book here. Do you want to read it?
When you're done, yeah.
No, I'm not.
And
I am just seeing black, I will point out. Nope, mine, there we go. We're good. We're good. Oh.
Does that mean what I think it means?
yeah, because as he says that, the couple of houses next to you swing open. An initiative.
You'll need to add me.
My apologies.
It's fine. Is it-
To a straight up attack at you.
Is my internet being crazy? Or.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Crazy. Great.
You're on the turn order.
Yep.
You okay, man?
Internet being stupid.